Thank you for tuning into another episode of That Animated Podcast.
Skibbity-doo.
Oh my God, Emmy.
I did
You
it.
did it.
I did it because you won't.
Oh my God. Anyway, so if you guys watched the last episode, which I recommend you do before you get too invested in this episode, we're making a game. And in fact, we kind of finished it. And I'm saying that because we got everything we wanted out of the game. And I don't think we are going to officially release it yet or in any playable state. But I think we want to do a video on it later in the week, like this week.
Not necessarily finish. It's just like, all right, this was good. Babies first, followed a tutorial.
Yeah, that's a main reason why I don't want to release it as our game, is because the base of the game, it's technically not our code.
We're kind of reskinning it, and you added some cool, fun features that I still think I feel like people would like to see what you made.
Yeah, and it feels like an asset flip if we were to post it, basically.
I don't think he gives himself enough credit. He definitely did a lot of tweaking. It's just like with any kind of code. It's like you take someone else's code, somebody that figured it out, and then you mold it to what you want.
This is part of the reason why I want to show them later, is because you'll see how rough everything else is. And you'll be like, oh, I can see why you don't want to post this or release this. But we will show our progress, because I feel like we did make a lot of progress, and we can really speak to a lot of the game functions and how things were easy and difficult and what our, trials and turmoils were like. Yeah, I really want to at least show you guys what we did, and maybe get more into the program and show off what we're doing.
We don't just leave you hanging we often do.
Cause listen, we were watching a really long video. I don't know who it is from. I'm sorry, but I'm sure if you looked it up, it was a Doom mod for someone's house. It was called
My House. Your house, my house, whatever.
Something like that. And it was this 2-hour video, but we're watching it and I'm realizing, holy crap, why are we picking such a technical thing for a first game? Because we're watching this, right?
It's Doom.
Yeah. But there was this scene that just really made me got my mind turning. He was walking through this room, this whole floor of a house, and there was nothing to it but maybe a couple sound effects, and it clicked, and I was like, that's what we're doing wrong. We are not picking things that are technically simple and then designing around that.
Yeah,
we are picking something that is not technically our design by logic. We're not building this environment, so we don't know what to put on it. So we're kind of picking a more bare skeleton for this game. And we actually want to make it without any assistance, or at least heavy assistance. Where it feels like the core game isn't ours.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, the video that we watched, it was it was Doom, and then it shifted into oh, okay, we're in a house and things are changing. And it's normal and modern, but weird things are happening, but it's also really simple.
Yeah, a lot of what was unique about that mod was it was just all in the environments. They really didn't do a whole lot to change the gameplay. It was literally mostly you just walking around.
You guys have watched us play Spookies, right? It's pretty much similar to that. It was going in and out of rooms, finding secrets, progressing, things shifting and changing, and an occasional monster.
Mm-hmm. And it really got us thinking, this is the better format for design.
We could totally do that.
Because me and Emmy are a lot better at design than we are at game making. Does that make sense? I understand logic and code enough to where we could competently make something, but that doesn't mean I'm going to code the next arena fighter where it's competitive and people are getting in on it. And we want to make a game that really resonates with people. It's fine to make games that are just like, oh, we made a game and like here it is, but I don't know. We don't we don't settle, I guess. That's part of our problem.
Like we were working on this one and I finally really got into it and I was making stuff for him. And he's like, okay, well, we watched this video and now I have a different idea.
Okay, but you're making it seem like we abandoned it. We didn't.
I mean, you
it's
did.
Just, I got to a point where I didn't know what else to do. And
I had a list.
yeah, well, we started putting animations in, but it just wasn't coming together to be like, okay, when we present this, it doesn't feel like my game.
Which is fair. That's fair because it was your tutorial.
Yeah.
Game. Do you guys like being scared? Do you like that? Do you like that in your video games? Because that's what we're going to be going for.
Yeah.
We're going for something that's scary, but in a simple way.
We're trying to like really think of the things that make us scared and put that into a game in more of like an anxious way rather than like
suspenseful.
I'm going to die.
Yeah. We don't want that kind of horror game. This ain't no Slender. It's just going to be okay, listen. When I go downstairs at night for any reason, I have to run back up the stairs because I don't want something to grab me. I don't want to be touched. I'm scared the entity is going to get me. So I have to run up the stairs. You don't know what goes bump in the night. And I'm scared of what goes bump in the night. I have nightmares where someone's looking at me through the window. Like I peek out and it's at night. And then there's just like a face. There's eyes. No, that's scary. I'm afraid of that. I was looking for inspirational pictures to like show Dalton the vibe, the feel of the things that scare me. Were they scary? Did you think they were scary?
I can see why you think they're scary.
A lot of faces.
See, this is why I want to prey on people's like psychological
Dalton wants to prey on people.
Because what invokes fear for me is more psychological than it is like, look, a scary graphic. Like, I'm more like scared by things when it feels like you're being chased or something. That's why, listen, when we play spookies, people think I'm joking because I'm like,
it's the way you scream.
It's because I'm not actually scared. I'm like, it's like more like thrilling than scary. And that's something that I don't want for our game exactly. I want you to be more so. See, if we don't do this, people are going to call us out like, well, your game doesn't invoke fear the way you said it would. But
yeah, but it scares me. Dalton, you need to make it so that it scares me. I'm giving you all of this stuff that scares me, and I'm telling you to put it into a game. Building suspense.
That's
building
one thing.
The anxiety.
That is an advantage by us being like newer coders, is we can kind of take advantage of how linear some of these stories can be told, and we don't have to be restricted by keeping things too open, and we can learn to open up the games a little bit more in the future, but we can be pretty restricted with a lot of these stories.
Hey. Oh, go ahead, finish.
Oh, no, you go ahead.
Make a have to order your own Subway sandwich video game.
Oh my God. It's just
and
in
the
first
dude,
person.
He can't hear you well, and he keeps screwing it up, and it's up to you whether you tell him or not.
Like, you have to... Oh, okay. Here's how the game works. You have to type in your order, or like fill out your order in the beginning, and then you
you have to... No, you should have to say it into your microphone.
Right, but...
Just like I have to. Just like you have to in real life. You can't just type that shit. You gotta say it.
Listen, if it matches what you typed in at the end of the game, then you win. But if you don't have anything to compare it to, what are you going to say? Like, oh, that's the right sandwich. And then it should give you a score
so you get to type in exactly what you want. Oh my God, it's like, oh, you know what it is? No, you know what it is? You're ordering for somebody. And you know, whenever somebody wants something from Subway, they write it down and then you read it off.
Oh, so each one is a ticket. So it's like, whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, that would probably work better as a game mechanic.
Ordering lunch.
You order your own at the end.
Yeah. And it's guaranteed to be fucked up.
Oh my god. Yeah, depending on how the other ones are fucked up will depend on how fucked up yours becomes. Then people are going to like try and speed run getting the right sandwich wrong.
Actually, that's really funny. That's a really funny game idea.
We just made another game right here. That's a free one.
Nuh-uh, you can't take that. Don't take that.
Yeah, if you take it.
It's my anxiety simulator.
What is it? February 6th, 17th, 2024.
25.
24.
5.
And steal that idea.
Don't steal
crack
that
your head.
idea. Oh, okay. He's saying we'll bust your kneecaps.
No, we'll bust your head.
No.
So that way you can't finish the game.
That's a threat, Dalton.
Yeah, it is.
This guy threatens people. What's up with that?
No, wait, what was it? It's not a threat. That's just what's going to happen.
Oh. Who said that?
I don't know.
What are you quoting that?
We heard that in a video. It was probably some psychopath that we're quoting.
It's not a threat. It's just what's going to happen.
Yeah.
That's exactly what a threat is. Something you intend to follow through on. Excuse you. What do I mean?
Yeah. Are you threatening me?
I'll threaten you all day and night.
Oh my God.
Actually, you can threaten me. I heard, okay, a friend talked to us about this, but like certain fears that end up becoming something that you're actually like interested in, like it gives you a different sensation. It becomes more thrilling and it fulfills some kind of dopamine instead of scaring you. It's like a coping mechanism instead. It's like the thing that you used to be really scared of is actually really cool to you now. Kind of like the old Windows stuff for me and liminal spaces and like empty Walmart.
So what you're explaining
aisles.
is sometimes people deal with trauma by diving into the thing that gave them trauma.
Yeah, and then becoming obsessed with it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really common with trauma.
Yes.
It's a way we cope with it.
And that stuff used to super scare me. And like, especially, okay, this one was really specific, but like blue lights at night. Any kind of blue
lights? What, do you think they
luminescent
were
light.
aliens?
No, that just made me uncomfortable. Like, unreasonably uncomfortable.
Blue lights?
Yeah. But now I'm like, oh, wow, that's cool. I hope someone beats me up here. I see images like that, and that's what I think.
Oh, you mean like outside?
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't really have street lights when I was younger, so I don't really have any memories of like
No,
weird
it would
lights
be
outside.
like someone's decoration or something, and it's just blue. Like if Christmas lights are strung up and they're all just blue, or just
Who
like
puts
the
up
one
blue Christmas lights.
blue porch light.
Wait, who
Or
has
a blue bedroom
who
light.
has blue lights?
Well, I've seen it and it would make me uncomfortable. If there's a reason for that, it's buried deep and I don't know. But now I see it. I see pictures like that
I think
and
you
I'm
were
like,
abducted.
wow. Yeah, maybe.
You were probably abducted as a kid, like.
I mean, actually, I believe that. Totally. Not by aliens. Huh?
By people?
Yeah, like what if I was? I don't know.
Like people abducted you every night?
Every night? Why does it have to? Who said every night? You can't
did.
just insert details like that.
I said every night.
Okay, well, you're wrong.
Oh,
I don't think I was abducted every night.
guys.
I had a fear of like a bug the shape of a Y chasing me in a pool once.
What?
Yeah.
Was it like a dragonfly?
No, I don't know if I dreamt it or not, but I had a real big fear of it. I was real scared of like a Y-shaped bug.
Why?
Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Sometimes I don't know why, but like when I get like freaky dreams with bugs. They're just oversized.
Really?
Yeah, they're like the size of like rhinos.
Oh my God. That's kind of epic. I never have dreams like that. I'll just be swarmed by bugs.
No, I'll see like grasshoppers that are fucking like huge.
Actually, I still have dreams of falling into like the pool and there's bugs just filling the pool.
What? Why?
I have dreams. I guess I'm just afraid of the bugs in the pool. And I always have. I especially was when I was little. Something must have gotten me. So, like, there must have been some kind of bug that freaked me the fuck out.
Maybe. But, like, in the pool.
Yeah, in the pool specifically.
I mean, depending on how recently the pool is cleaned, sometimes pools can get some, like, really nasty bugs that are oversized. Like,
maybe I saw something like that in the pool once and it freaked me out.
Yeah, we sometimes get these like spiders and they're huge. Like, you know, this like
they are
American
enormous.
silver dollars? They're like that big or bigger. They're
sometimes
huge.
They have babies on them, which will just explode from their back.
Oh, God, I've never seen that, but I've seen videos.
I've seen videos. I've seen evidence. I've seen footage.
That's like nightmare fuel.
Genuinely.
Like something that with a bunch of like tiny versions of itself all scattering.
Yeah. And fast. And how?
If I ever saw that in real life, I'd grab the nearest fire and just burn it.
The nearest fire, he says.
Yep.
How are you making that fire?
A lighter, a flamethrower.
Where are you getting the flamethrower?
I knew you were going to say that. That's why I said fire. Gosh.
Also, don't get me wrong. I do like spiders. I think a lot of spiders can be really cute. I appreciate a good bug. That's for sure.
There, put that on a t-shirt. I appreciate a good bug.
I appreciate a good bug. I do. It's just when there's a lot of them or they look very scary. If you look really scary, then I'm just going to be scared. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
We got to make a bug club.
Bug club!
Yeah.
I would love that, actually.
Every month
now you're speaking my language.
We make a new t-shirt design.
Dalton, don't tug at my heartstrings if you don't mean it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah. I want a bug club. I love bugs. That's like my whole thing now. My whole shtick. I'm a bug. All my usernames is some sort of
what you're saying
bug.
is the worm.
Oh. Uh-oh.
What-oh.
No, that's okay. She didn't influence that. Don't worry. Don't worry. No, look into my eyes.
Those days are numbered.
What
for that
days?
Worm.
No! Why do you want to... You named her and now you want to take her out?
Mark my words.
I don't know how. I can't read.
I didn't say read. I said mark.
I just wanted a reason to oppose you, to be honest.
Okay. So it'll probably be Wednesday when we drop the video.
When we drop a big dookie.
Oh my God. Okay.
And
when we drop the video showing what we made, I don't know how long it's going to be. Depends on how much we want to yap about it. But yeah. Season 2 of the podcast also. I want to talk about that.
Things are going to change.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So be
prepared.
Like last episode, I made it seem like we're not going to put like effort into episodes. It's
did you?
It's like I did say that, but it's
you
like
say a lot of things.
What I mean by that is like make silly cartoons, update the set every week, like re-render it. That is, and it's hard to upkeep that unless like we're doing a season and we can justify the time. So that's what the seasons mean. It means like we're updating a set, we're making silly animations.
Also, we were trying to keep it with the seasons of the Earth. you know?
Yeah, I mean, that's part of it. So it
I mean,
might
look
be,
at Lily. She's still wearing a sweater. It's still cold outside. It started snowing again. I'm sick of it. Sorry.
dang. But we're thinking of just,
You think?
I don't know, probably March. Somewhere around then is when like,
Uh-oh.
whoa,
March.
Marking, speaking of marking. Okay, let me say that again.
You got this.
The end of March marks our 1 year return. So like it'd be a year since we've returned.
Really?
And yeah.
Wait, we started up in March?
At the end of March. So like April 2nd. Because we didn't want to come back April 1st because we were going to talk about my surgery. We were like, oh, people are going to think we were joking. We'll do it April 2nd.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
I totally forgot.
Yep. And yeah, we're approaching that.
End of March is my birthday.
We've had a pretty at least we've been posting most of this year and we haven't been absent like the past few years. We actually were posting.
Yeah, we've been around. We come and go. We're assholes.
What? Damn. What? Okay. All right. Guys, we hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll see you later this week to show off
This week?
things.
It'll be this week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then we'll see you when we see you.
Yeah. We'll see you guys in the next episode.
I see you. I see you with my eyes.